Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing. In sports and boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. And I'm going to tell you right now, when it comes to over there in the UK, old Daniel Dubois, he's already lost the fight to Usyk, people. When you haven't even gotten a ring with a man and you're out here threatening to headbutt him, to kick him, and to do whatever you need to do to win a fight, and in this case, become a unified champion, that's problematic. And I just don't like it. Because we know what Daniel Dubois, something's gone awry with the young man. Extremely powerful, been boxing for a long time, but something seems to be missing there. Ever since the Joe Joyce defeat, the ball just hasn't looked that spectacular, okay? But anyway, he's getting ready to go up against Usyk. Now, we know Oleksandr Usyk is a problem. Everybody will tell you that. And guys who haven't been in the ring with him, they say it. And then those who got in the ring with him, they say it. They actually foot stomp it, that Usyk is just an amazing, intelligent fighter. But anyway, in case you didn't know, Dubois is the WBA regular champion. And that put him in line as mandatory to get a shot at Usyk for the unified titles. And he's going to try to lift those off of Usyk this week in Poland. But I'm going to tell you this right now, man. I'm going for Usyk, and I think Usyk will knock him out. I mean, you have to understand, when you have a guy who's never lost, and who was undisputed in one weight division and bubbled up to another weight division to become unified and is one belt away from being undisputed again and has never lost a professional fight, it's kind of hard to go against him. Especially when you see in every fight they're getting better. And they're beating guys who are much bigger than them, much stronger than them. Okay? It's anyone going for Dubois, I put it to you this way. Because you know what? The best boxer doesn't win the fight. It's the fighter who boxes the best on that night. But in this case, I think it's safe to say Usyk wins. But if you say, hey, look, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think are the chances of Daniel Dubois pulling off the upset? Because he can crack, I say a 2. But remember, Anthony Joshua could crack. That's why some people gave Joshua a chance, but they just didn't really feel he could pull it off. And Joshua is a lot more talented skill-wise than Daniel Dubois. Much bigger, much stronger, longer arms, everything. When it comes to every dimension of a fighter, Joshua, I mean, he just clearly surpasses Daniel Dubois. But in this case, Daniel Dubois is heading to Poland in a mandatory defense to try to get a hold of that damn WBA super title and the WBO and IBF belts. And also crack, which people don't talk about a lot, is the IBO strap as well. And for Dubois to come out here saying he feels he needs to get dirty because Usyk is just a cruiserweight champion and no one's really imposed their size on the small cruiserweight the way he's going to do it. And he's going to make him feel his size by headbutting him, elbowing him, kneeing him, and doing whatever it takes to make sure that as far as his size, he was able to impose it on Usyk, make Usyk feel it, and that he can bring those belts back to the UK. I think all that is ridiculous, man. If, like I said, if you about to go in and fight somebody and you talking about shooting them, damn, you haven't even fought him. You that afraid of him that you want to shoot him? You haven't even went out there and threw hands with the person, but now you want to shoot him? That tell me you're afraid. So for Dubois to talk about kicking, headbutting, elbowing, biting, whatever the hell, the drive-by shooting, that tells me that he's afraid of Usyk. And that's why he must know, like his team knows, and Frank Warren, everyone knows, he's a massive underdog. You can't come out here thinking that you're some superstar boxer. You understand? Because you beat Trevor Bryan. Get out of here. And you barely got through the fight. I don't know what that guy's name when he just fought. Got knocked down like 2 or 3 times in the first round. Was it December? Larina or something? Almost got tranquilized. So come on, man. And we know what Joe Joyce did to him when they fought in 2020. But no matter what, he's going to have to get it on this Saturday. And, you know, as far as how it's going to end, I think Usyk tranquilizes him. But Dubois says, hey, look, well, any means necessary. So it sounds to me like he's trying to come in there and pull off a Salido-Lomachenko type fight, a Maidana-Mayweather 1 type fight. And he says, I know you guys are pushing, but his mentality is just, look, whatever is necessary. And I wonder where that comes from. Maybe he got embarrassed so bad in his last fight to where he feels that he's got a headbutt, he's got a knee, he's got to elbow him. You know, maybe he feels that way. But I'll tell you what, headbutt Usyk, elbow Usyk, knee Usyk, and watch Usyk hit him with some low blows. Usyk's not going to go for that. But if he does do that, go ahead and get your dumb butt disqualified. And then you're off the boxing radar forever because you're not really a draw. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Dubois is not Anthony Joshua. He's not even Dillian White. He's not even Chisora. You understand? He's not. Yeah, David Haye could come back right now. Tony Bellew could come right now and fill a stadium. Dubois can't do it. So I think it hurts his profile if he goes and fights dirty. Even Chisora is not a dirty fighter. He's reckless, but he's not dirty. Even Dillian White, he's crazy and reckless, but he's not dirty. For Dubois to talk, if he goes in there and does what he says, I think everyone's going to lose respect for him. Everyone's going to lose respect for him. Because even the two most crazy fighters out the UK, Chisora and Dillian White, they don't act like that. You know what I'm saying? They respect the sport, they respect their opponents, but they go in there to win. They don't go in there with the intentions on headbutting, kneeing, and elbowing somebody to win a fight. They don't want to win a fight like that. They don't. If it's physical and a forearm hits somebody or someone actually gets hit behind the head just in the heat of the battle, they can accept that. But to intentionally go in there looking to foul your opponent, they're not going to respect that. And I think Daniel Dubois will fall off the radar of the heavyweight division if he does that. But nonetheless, look, he's confident that he can do what Anthony Joshua didn't do. So if you ask me, hey, do you think Daniel Dubois has any chance? I said maybe 2 out of 10 because it is boxing. Anything can happen, but I don't know. I tell you what, Daniel Dubois is not out. He's not going to get a decision win over Usyk. Y'all are crazy. No way in the world that's going to happen. I don't care. Daniel Dubois telling people he's been boxing since he's been 11. He's 25 now. None of that 14 years worth of experience is going to help him. Amateur to pro when he gets in there with Oleksandr Houdini Usyk. It's just not going to happen. But that being said, I guess we just have to wait and see. But if you ask me, that's my 2 cents. Good luck to Dubois. I just don't think he pulls it off. You know what I'm saying? That being said, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. Let's see what happens after this fight. Because when Usyk wins, we'll see what happens next. It could be Hrgovic. Because Tyson Fury's got what? Ngannou? I mean, it's what? August, September, October, November, December. Usyk will want to be back in the ring by the end of this year. Because I really think he gets Dubois out of there in 4. By the end of this year, Usyk will have to fight somebody else. His mandatory Hrgovic. And then after that, I don't know what'll be next for Usyk if Tyson Fury doesn't want to fight. But anyway, we'll see what happens. That being said, man, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents, in the breeze.